No, I was still a student, so I didn't know if I would be making movies or working in a restaurant, or I had no idea what I'd be doing. And I didn't know music. I didn't go to the theater much, and I didn't even know who Stephen Sondheim.
Please, can you turn your phones off?
Go ahead.
No, please. Sorry, my agent.
You're late for your next
The band. Mr. Voiceover.
All right. Well,
Sorry, Tim. Sorry, everybody.
we'll give you your 10 grand and. What was I saying?
The best scene stealing I've ever seen.
I'll try not to. No, but I didn't know anything about the show. I just wandered into the theater, and it just blew me away because I'd never really seen anything that had the mixture of all those elements. And I actually went 3 nights in a row because I loved it so much. Yeah, well, I mean, of course. I mean, we, obviously seeing Johnny sing, I've never seen that happen in the many years that we've worked together. So yeah, it's always something new. And it's actually longer than that, because it was a journalist told us in America that we'd been working together for 10 decades. So we're a lot older than we look. We actually have known each other before the invention of cinema, so it's quite, we have quite a long, good relationship.
The weird thing is I believed her.
She said it twice.
I remember your early radio plays.
I would safely say it made it much harder, well, Tim and me, he told me, look, you look right for it. You're potentially very right for it, but we had no idea if you can sing. So I said, well, I'll go and try and learn. And he said, well, it'll always be good for you to have singing lessons. But apart from, I had to be righter than right, because I wouldn't want to. Just for my sake, I didn't want to, feel that I got it just because I slept with him. So, but at the end of the day, Stephen Sondheim, he had final say, and I definitely didn't sleep with him. So, so I think
that's not what he said.
He wasn't going to say.
I haven't slept with anyone.
Ever.
Not once. I've shaved a few, but I've never. Yeah, I mean, I think, as Tim had said the other day, we were talking about the idea of revenge, and it's one of those, it's a feeling that most people don't want to admit to, but I think we all have it secretly, certainly in there. I'm a big fan of revenge, so I think it's I think it is a story of a man who, obviously, clearly his obsession is to avenge the horror that had been, happened to him. So, yeah.
But is he redeemed?
Is he redeemed? In a weird way. I mean, he's kind of cleansed at the end.
I mean, we always just saw him as a sad character. I mean, we didn't see him as a villain or anything, but he's a tragic. He's basically, when you meet him, he's a dead person, really, and he's only thing that's keeping him going is one single-minded thing, which is, is tragic. You don't see anything else around him.
I paid a singing teacher a lot of money, actually. It's £80 an hour, but it was worth every second. I don't judge characters. The worst thing you can do is say they're this, that, or the other. You just step into their shoes and walk in their world and don't judge them. I think he's a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's
I don't chop anybody up and eat them.
Oh, we're going to start, are we?
You're doing Sweeney too, aren't you?
Yeah, we're working on the sequel now. Well, actually, I did do a musical many years ago with John Waters, a thing called Cry Baby. But technically, well, it was only half me. It wasn't me singing. Tim's the only person brave enough to actually let me try to sing. You know, it was the first time I'd ever sung. I mean, I'd never even sang in the shower. Too mortified. Once I got over the initial fear, it was kind of enjoyable. I mean, the Sondheim's melodies and lyrics were a real pleasure to sort of tromp around in. It was really beautiful stuff. I enjoyed it. Would I ever do it again? No, I doubt it.
No,
But seriously.
let's face it, we are about to embark on a production of Cats.
Can I be in it?
Well, no, I mean, one of the things I loved about the musical was that you listen to the soundtrack and it tells you the story. And, we didn't want it to be kind of what I'd say traditional musical where there's a lot of dialogue and then singing. It felt like a silent movie with music. And so, the music, that's where we cut out a lot of choruses and things and, extras singing and dancing down the street because each of the characters, because a lot of them are repressed or have their, emotions sort of inside, through the music was the way to let them express their feelings. And it just, that was the sort of structure we used for it. And like I said, when I first saw the show, the imagery, which was quite dark and harsh, set with the music, which is quite lush and beautiful, was something I'd never seen before and was the reason I wanted to do it.
Just from spending time, over here, basically. I mean, there wasn't any one particular person that I based it on.
Not me.
Question.
He doesn't even you hardly say anything anyway. It's
It's a silent act.
my favorite line in the movie is when he just says, "What?"
75 takes.
Well, I don't worry particularly about it. They don't like to be typecast, but I mean, the thing about not being actually the blood, I mean, there's a nice shot of me shooting down and my head smashes against the ground.